are under the lights this evening as we... Victor Robles digging in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. Ready now, Steve Finley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in is the catcher, Mike Napoli. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. And that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, Correa.
That misses 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Oral Four. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Shoots this one over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Circle change, too low, ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior. Griffey Jr. is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Finley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So stepping in, Francisco Mejia.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Eric Karros is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
What's up? Dragons.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Conquerors and the Dragons. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. At the plate, Carlos Correa. And we are ready for some daytime.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Skied into straightaway right. Gordon is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this run. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in, Worrell Ward, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Off the plate,
And
ball
he'll lay
one.
off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Left side, but well foul. Verlander pauses. Here's the 2-1.
Four,
Missed
that's
with a
inside.
slider.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here,
Take your
he's
base.
going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
First baseman, number 5.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pujols has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he just misses with a curveball. Judge over at second, or on at first with 2 down. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Chinese Taipei, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Down the third baseline. Orr is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Mike Trout.
Second, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ball one.
Here's a slider to start things out.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air. Digging in now, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball
Sharp
2.
slider that time. Just missed inside.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
No one out with a runner at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Ball 2.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. On a line to shortstop. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Worrell Orr, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Junior's in pursuit, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. So coming to the plate, Wayne Fenn, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Chipper Jones is on deck. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. You're short, hit hard. Correa is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting six.
Now to the plate,
Left
Chipper
fielder.
Jones.
Chipper
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Correa. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper, 2 away.
Batting
At the
seven.
plate, Mike Piazza.
Catcher.
He'll get to take his first
Mike
cuts here.
Piazza.
Grounded to the right. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, in the inning. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Schmidt takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now
Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
And the
that's a ball.
changeup is way low that time. The
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
it.
circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0
Outside,
now.
that's a ball.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A swing
That
and a
ball's
ground
foul.
ball to third. And
Ball 4,
this
that pitch is
misses
out.
for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting. Left
Ready
fielder,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stanton.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger. And they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman.
And that
Cody
misses
that's
ball
off the
1.
Bellinger.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a
1-0.
breaking ball stays outside. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Check
Ball
swing, no swing,
2 balls,
says the home
1
plate
strike.
umpire. Ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa over to his left. Throw to first to
He's
be in
out.
time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's
second
D.
baseman,
Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after
Gordon.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. Stepping up now, number 25, as we
Leading off
begin the
for
top of the
Japan.
4th.
Second baseman, number 25.
And he'll start the inning with a
Outside.
pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
1-1.
tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving in.
Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Nice.
Trout looks up into the bleachers and gone. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Aaron Judge.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Worrell Orr. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Judge is on his way home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And it's gone.
Nice.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat. Mike Schmidt. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count
1 ball,
heater.
1 strike.
Look for a little bit of change of pace.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Missed with a slider.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside
2 balls,
corner,
2 strikes.
they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
A bouncer up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty to first. What a play. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez.
怖いわ。フリーズしそうやった。おお、あと3。 と。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Japan and Atlanta. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa.
Leading off for the Gunners, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And
Ball,
the
that's
first
up there.
pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. And a fastball in there for
One
a
ball,
strike.
one
1-1. Can't ask for better conditions. 83 degrees here at first pitch tonight. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Aaron Judge.
Now a breaking
Ball
ball
one,
runs
no
in
strike.
on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a
got a
called
ball,
strike
one strike.
regardless. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays
Ball,
off,
inside.
2-2 now. And a
3
full
balls,
count
2
as
strikes.
that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The next 3-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that
Nice.
ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box, Oral
Batting
Orr.
third.
He'll get to take
Third
his first
baseman.
cuts here.
Oral Orr.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike
1
one.
1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Orr is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of the ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
A ball and a strike now. Line toward the alley in left center. Dawson will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a
And a
break.
step off.
Left fielder, Charlie.
Here comes the first pitch.
Blackman.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, not in
He's
time,
safe.
and he's in there with a double. So stepping
That
in,
is second.
Andre Dawson,
Center
as he'll look
fielder,
to bring home that tying
Andre
run from second with a base hit
Dawson.
into the outfield. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough
He's
play, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So
Batting
striding
third,
in, Willie McCovey,
third
as
baseman,
he's got a chance to
Willie
tie this ball game up with that
McCovey.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball
2-0.
2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper,
Right.
runner in scoring position.
Harper.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Now batting, Nolan Arenado.
Third
From the
baseman.
belt, kicks and deals.
Nolan
First pitch
Arenado.
hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes
1-1.
it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's
Missed with a
bolted.
breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll
Leading
get us
off
started
with
in the
the
top of the second.
Center fielder. Ken Griffey.
And here's a
Ball
first
one,
pitch
no strike.
curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball.
And he lays off a
Count
pitch
is
down
2
and
and 1.
away. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. Ready now, Gary
Batting
Sanchez.
second. Catcher. Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6 to second for 1.
Got him, that's
On
an
to
out.
first, and they get them
He's
both.
out.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo
Left
Stanton.
fielder.
He'll work on keeping this
Giancarlo
top of the second
Stanton.
alive. And he'll look
Counts
at
1-0.
a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Paxton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age
2
where
balls,
we're
1
going to
strike,
the
the count.
bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those
2-2
guys.
count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
got
Ball
a full
3.
count.
3 and 2 now. No
That's ball
offer
4.
from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Digging in now, number
Batting eight.
25,
Second
ready to get
baseman.
his day at the plate
Number
started right
25.
here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And the catch is made right on top of the... Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for
Set to
Atlanta.
lead off the home
Catcher.
half of the second.
Gary.
There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he'll lay off
2
the
balls,
curveball
2
that's in the
strikes.
dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in,
Batting
Manny
7.
Machado.
The shortstop. Manny
Down and away,
Machado.
1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. 4 is right there. And a throw to
He's out.
Pujols is in time for the second out. Coming to the
Batting
plate
eighth.
now, number 25.
baseman.
And he's ready to
Number
take his
25.
first cuts. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bat. So here now's the pitcher,
Oral Hershiser.
9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher.
Now a
Oral.
fastball to
Ball
start the
one.
third. That misses. It's ball one. Popped up. McCovey is there. One down.
The batter, number
Riding
1.
in once again, Carlos Correa.
Carlos
0 for 1 here in the
Correa.
early going. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. There's the
Inside,
knuckle
ball one.
curve laid off, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's
Now
big
batting.
Aaron Judge.
Right fielder.
He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball
0-1.
that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. A ball
Gotta
and
count
2
1 and
strikes
2.
now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton.
Leading
Here
off
comes
with
the
the
first
Braves.
pitch.
Pitcher.
A changeup that just catches the
Paxton.
bottom of the zone for a strike. And
Oh,
there's
that's
a
off the
pitch
plate.
that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Blackmon.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now,
Center
Andre
fielder,
Dawson.
number 10.
He's 0 for 1 after
Andre
grounding out in his only trip to the
Dawson.
plate so far. Popped him up. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Worrell Orr. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
against
for
James
Japan.
Paxton as we
Third
get the
baseman.
inning underway.
1-0.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Checks his swing
2-0.
here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number
So the
5.
bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center
He
fielder
reached on
number
a single in
24.
his first try.
Ken Griffey
Hit in the
Jr.
air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Down and
Here
away,
comes
ball
1-1.
one. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Over to McCovey, 2 down. In now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but
Nope,
hey,
that's
this
a
is
ball.
a guy you certainly don't want to
Two
let him
balls,
get his
no
arms
strike.
extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Too tight
Ball,
with that
that's
one.
inside.
3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something
Ball.
over the heart of the plate and
Take
get
your
beat
base.
in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings.
batter,
A 4-pitch
left
walk
fielder,
here. Ball one.
That's inside.
Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no
Ball,
strikes. The
that's
count is
inside.
Stanton. back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, number 25. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he is out on. Standing in, Willie McCovey. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman, Willie
Down
McCovey.
and away, 1 ball and no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone! Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The batter, number 28.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move, and that's in there. Base hit.
もうクソすぎるな。
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2 to short. Correa gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
He's set
Number
and the
25.
pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Correa is there and the side. Now in the box, Oral Hershiser. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Kemp.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Dawson ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Machado on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready for another shot now. Worrell 4. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Judge is off at first with 2 away. And that one just missed outside. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the frag.
Now pitching, Tony Watson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Betances. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Riding in once again, Andre Dawson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Up around the face.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with him.
And the throw to first is there. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Curveball, and this is in the dirt for ball 1. Back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Cody Bellinger will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie McCovey. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off.
In the last at-bat, Matty B, that was a changeup.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Right fielder
Here's
number
Bryce Harper
34.
now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A pause, and the 0-2. A little bouncer. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
Got him looking. And stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Tony Watson. Newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Moreland.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. McCovey has it. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional.
Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The shortstop, number
Here's
13.
Manny Machado now. A hit in 2
Machado.
tries so far. And misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. The bouncer to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Worrell Orr, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hit out towards second. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Betances sets. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Dawson's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. 1-0 the count. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll. Ready for another chance? Dylan Betances. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Joey Gallo is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 pitch takes a knee-high fastball.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
3-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in, Willie McCovey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a high pop-up. Pujols waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now. The first pitch is taken for a called strike. Frank Thomas. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, number 25. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped him up. Number 25 over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Dylan Betances. Nelson Cruz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dawson's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome. So
エフェクトバリバリやな。
We are under. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off with a 50.
Joe Morgan will come on now as the pinch hitter.
The pinch hit, Joe Morgan.
And a cold strike on the
0-1's
game's
the count.
first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
Nope.
Putter
Ball
low, 1-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time.
Yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes. Check swing.
2 balls,
No
2
swing,
strikes.
says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ball
And
1.
a good slider here to start the at-bat,
Counts
but it's
1-0.
ruled a ball. 1-0. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate
That's
umpire
inside.
says he held up. Ball 2. 3-1 to Martinez.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
They know the
1
threat
strike.
this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't
D-Rod.
imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count.
Full count, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Batting third,
Outfield
the
shaded
right fielder,
toward
number
right center.
34.
Here's the first pitch.
Bryce
And
Harper.
this is low, ball 1. Just getting started here in Seattle. Checks his swing
Ball,
here, but he
that's
does so
inside.
in time. Down
Nope,
low,
that's
and
down.
the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swing and a little tapper.
Nope,
And we'll
that's
have
ball
the
4.
first base
Take your
runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth,
Here's
First
the first
baseman.
pitch to him.
Joey.
And that
Yeah,
one just
outside, that's
missed
the ball.
outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off with a gunter,
First pitch of the
Like
at-bat
shortstop.
on its way.
Carlos Correa.
And that misses
Inside, ball
inside 1-0. Here's a ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. Right to him.
Got him.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the
Batting
other, one
second.
away.
Right fielder,
Now batting, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A splitter, but he
Ball 1,
started
no
it too
strike.
low as it bounces up to the plate. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. That
Nope,
nibbled the
inside,
corner
ball
there,
2.
but missed. 2-1.
That's
Wanted
ball
to
3.
go after the slider, but he holds off.
3 balls,
3-1.
1 strike.
And ooh, might have thought it was
3
high,
balls,
but
2
it's a
strikes.
strike. 3-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Sanchez is there. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter,
Batting
Oral
third.
War, as the
Third
switch hitter will
baseman,
take his cuts
Oral
left-handed
War.
here. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Brock going back To the track. On the warning track, standing in, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way.
Catcher, Gary.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Fouled away. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. 3-0 fastballs in for a strike.
Count is 3-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is... Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. from the belt. The pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with two.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with two away. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Lifted down the line in left. Martinez is there as he makes. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Scott.
Mike Scott.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton on the run, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Look out.
Inside,
all over the place now, 3-0.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there, 3-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Line hard into left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He topped out in his first trip. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Earl Moore. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 2-0.
Oh, that's in.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Harper. Gone! So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez on the run. And the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gallo.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gordon is up with it. And there's 1 down now. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, number 25. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The next 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, one away. Into the box, D. Gordon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Correa moving to his left, 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Scott. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit back up the middle. Correa up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Pitcher, Corey Kluber.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hey, Moreland.
Missed with a slider. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Here's Carlos Correa now.
The batter.
Now here's the pitch.
Carlos Correa.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. So a full count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fouled off. Scott has his sign. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready to take his axe again. Oral Orr, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Joe Morgan.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hader is about as stingy as Paul DeYoung. Will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Little chopper back to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. And now Bryce Harper. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Nelson Cruz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And an off-speed pitch swung on it. Next will be the cleanup hit.
終わります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。